Associates, and he is, how would you describe yourself, Struan?
Amazing. No, you mean what do I do?
He's a 10, let's put it that way.
You mean what do I do?
Tell me a little bit, first of all, before we talk about video stuff, let's find out what Struan actually does.
I think I'm probably a coach, but I've never trained as a coach, so maybe I'm not a coach. I work in performance improvement. The strapline of my business, my approach, would be the science of mindset and the spirit of rock and roll. So I think
nice.
I work with mindset, but I try and break the rules where possible, maybe. Is that...
Yeah, and actually I've been through a workshop, so we're in the process of the High Flyers workshop at the DCU Ryan Academy, and it's. I hope you're enjoying it, because I think the feeling is we're all really enjoying it.
I'm having a ball.
And it is a bit rock and roll as well. So anyway, we're here to talk about video today. So Struan, I see that you use a fair amount of video on your websites and channels, and you seem to be into video. Why did you decide to go down the video route in the first place?
The first thing that got me interested in it was that I saw some guys who were selling coaching and stuff on the net, and by way of leveraging. So I can only be in one place at once. I thought if I can do a video, I can be in 1,000 places at once. So that was my first thought.
So like online training programs or something?
Yeah, online training programs, or even if it's just a, So the talk that I do might help someone achieve an objective, and I thought, well, actually, I can help 1,000 people achieve the objective if I could get this out there. I've never sold, actually no, corporate I have, but I've never actually sold videos online, so therefore that didn't work out that way. I mean, it's still possible, but I haven't done it. So what I have done is use it as a reference tool for stuff I'm doing to help people follow up on what I've done. When I say I haven't earned from it, I have been to organisations where I've worked with them, and then I've charged them for me to do a program to follow up on some things. So they will then get that put on the intranet and as a kind of a sustainability tool. But
as you said today, it's more of it's a buying tool to help people rather than a sales tool for yourself. It's a convincer, is it?
Yeah, it's an add-on for them. Okay. The other thing is, in my industry, it's so much people specific. So no one, if someone said, "Oh, this guy's really good," or actually, if someone read a bio, you don't really risk putting him in front of the conference because it's just too high risk. Yeah. So I needed a way for people to be able to see me internationally without having to meet me. And so using video to just go have me talking to camera or footage of me doing various things, someone gets a really quick snapshot to say, do I like him? Is he a cultural fit? Is he real? Would this work with us? So I've found that certainly it's increased my exposure and my income by having it. But my original thing was to make them and sell them, and that's completely gone off the page.
Okay. Well, bearing that in mind then, thinking of the how you actually do it, so we've looked at the why, and the how you actually do it. Are you making them yourself? Are you hiring experts to do them for you? Because one of the biggest fears, the three fears that I always get from my clients and from potential clients are, it's too expensive, I'm afraid of this little baby, the camera, and the nerves kick in, and I don't know where to start. So obviously, thinking of those ideas, how did you end up making your videos for yourself to share with us?
Well, the fear bit, I used to work with Citigroup years ago. I'm talking way early 90s. And I got involved in a project called I can't remember what it was called, but it was video banking, Video Banking Centre, where they would take a banker and have a screen in a booth, and someone would come along and talk to the banker. That would be me and a couple of my colleagues.
Nice idea.
And the idea was that they could put someone, you could deal with someone in Tasmania, you could then deal with someone in Sydney, you can go back to Perth, and you wouldn't have to be there. So I kind of got used to working with video and know there's nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah.
And it's not about doing presentations, it's only about having a conversation. So it's about keeping it relaxed, I think, is the most important thing. And I can't do formal presentations anyway, so it's only a conversation, so that was easy.
It's the rock and roll in it.
But in terms of the video, low tech for me. I have got a professional agency which we've used to do videos of sporting people I've worked with, but for specific reasons.
So that's feel like your big showcase videos, all the whiz bangs and everything.
Yeah, and so we will. If I'm supporting a sports person, I want to get them out, and we're going to kind of package that. I will bring in kind of almost a cinematographer and do it properly.
Right.
But for me, I've got a spare room at home. I hang a black sheet on the wall. I put a little kind of high definition camera.
Sounds very 50 Shades Grey, really, but
I haven't read that yet. I don't know, but
I haven't read it yet either, but
I know blokes who have.
That's a whole other topic. So yes, you've got your black sheet, and which type of camera do you use?
Black sheet. It's a Panasonic high definition thing which I bought in China, and I should know that, but that's what it does. I essentially video them. I just kind of try and keep the kids quiet and with the sound. Ends up being late at night, and then once I've got those, I put them on. I use iMovie. On
your Mac.
On my Mac,
yep.
Which is incredibly simple because I can't do anything complex. To just knock those about, edit them where I need to. But actually, I find that one take is even better sometimes.
And have you found often with that you get more feedback and more impact where you're doing it just one piece like we're doing here, or the highly edited pieces?
I think when you're just doing it straight, I think that a difficulty with a camera is that if I look at you and look away, you don't notice that. If I look at a camera like that and then I just look off to the side and then look back, everyone thinks you're being a bit shady. They're thinking, what's he looking at? So the stuff that works live that doesn't work with a camera. And when you edit something, for me, when I watch that back, when I watch an edited piece, I'm thinking, either one, he wasn't able to do that, so they've just had to cut the best bits. Or what are the bits I missed out on? Or what happened? When you see someone just start talking, do the piece, and it's finished, there's something very real and authentic, and it's like, okay, I got the whole bit.
Because I suppose one thing that I always work with clients in coaching is the on-camera confidence. So it's the confidence, the credibility, and charisma, because everybody has charisma in their own way, which would be part of your coaching. You'll be a 10 with your coaching that you're doing here with us at DCU Ryan. So
the 3 C's.
I think the 3 C's, confidence, credibility, charisma. But then also I loved your acronym for FEAR, because if that's the number one, fear is people getting up on camera and going, ugh, with the machine. Tell us your acronym for FEAR. What does it really mean?
Well, quite honestly, I can say this wasn't mine. I found it somewhere. But that FEAR, it's impossible to experience fear without using your imagination. So to be afraid of speaking to a camera, I must be imagining something's going to happen, or afraid of a spider, I must be imagining something's going to happen. It's only a tiny spider. I can kill it by standing on it, but it debilitates me. So FEAR stands for false evidence appearing real.
False evidence appearing real.
I'm obviously making that up. Unless, of course, it is real, and it stands for F everything and run. It's a totally different kind of fear. The camera is nothing to be afraid of.
And being from the Antipodes, talking about funnel web spiders and everything, being there myself, so I know exactly what you're talking with that. In Ireland, I'm not afraid of spiders because I know they're not going to kill me.
They're bugs.
Yes, exactly. Well, Struan, thank you so much for your time today. Actually, one last question. Has video made an impact for your business that you think it is worth overcoming those fears for people?
No question, and I will do more, and I will continue to get better, and I'm going to spend some money on enhancing the equipment. Don't need to
spend too much, by the way.
No, but you know, to do them, they might have been totally effective. Clients love them. People have booked me because of them. So now, because it's working, I'm going to now invest in something to go, okay, let's pick up the quality of those.
The next step.
And then also move to a place, I believe, where we will be able to sell videos, where someone will come along and hear me speak and think, you know what, I'd love to buy a copy of you speaking about another topic now and have that myself.
Yeah.
I think that will be not too far away for me. And for me, my own sense, I want to lift the quality of that. If I'm charging someone a premium, I want the quality to be amazing.
Yeah, and then you've actually got your passive income going on in the background, and the sky is the limit, really.
Absolutely.
With that. Stuart, thank you so much again.
It's
lovely to meet you. I'm looking forward to the next session, the High Flyers program at DCU Ryan Academy, And of course, you can get hold of Struan right here on the web address, struanrobertson.co.uk.
Yes, Struan at struanrobertson.co.uk is a great email to get me on.
Always good to use your own name. Great. Thanks very much, and we'll see you next time for the next interview.